Trade recap today. Took one trade, one loss, because at the moment I'm trading on a 50k Apex account. Well, that's what the accounts I'm using at the moment, not Lucid Alpha Futures anymore. I'm just full porting my accounts because they're quite cheap on a one trade per day. If I blow the account, I blow the account. If I pass the account, then now I'm funded and I'll go to use risk management properly and probably risk about 150 to 200 a trade. But yeah, I only took one trade today because I'm full porting the account on Lost, but there were two trades that I faded out of, which I should have taken, but I didn't, so I want to go over them both. First trade that I faded today, I solely didn't take this because it was during pre-market, and in my rules I told myself I'm not going to trade during pre-market, I'm only going to trade after market opens at 9:30. But this was such a clean setup, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to adjust my rules, and if I see a setup this good again and it's in pre-market, I'll take it if I think I can get out of the position before market open, because this was such a clean trade. We came down into this 30-minute gap, rejected out of it instantly, inversed, there was a 5-minute gap here, inversed the 5-minute gap to the upside. We then also inversed these two 1-minute gaps. I would have entered with my stops below the 5-minute inverse, longed up to I would have entered my position after the 5-minute inverse and longed up to these highs. These were like previous week New York highs, literally before market open, full TP. That would have been such a great trade to take. I didn't take it, I stuck to my rules because I didn't want to trade during pre-market, but I think when the setup is this good, I'm going to take it. Only if I think I can get out before market open, because I don't want to be in a trade at market open and get caught up in the manipulation. So right here was the trade I took. It was a good setup if I was looking at only ES, but it was actually like a stupid trade from me. So coming into the markets today, all I wanted to see was a sweep of London high, which we got over here. Then I wanted to see us come down, then get a retest so I can long. That's all I was looking for today. I wanted to see a move down with market open, move back up, retest, then a long. So on NQ, we had this right here. There was a 5-minute gap. Let me try find it again. Yeah, this 5-minute gap right here. So I was charting, obviously, this was live. This 5-minute gap, I was watching this 5-minute gap and I said to myself, oh, I want to see price retrace into this 5-minute gap, close above, and then we're going to long to the 9:30 candle because that gets hit normally every day. So around this position is when I actually entered my trade on ES, the short, which was stupid because my bias all day has been bullish. I knew I wanted to see the 9:30 candle get taken out. I just had bad psychology. You can see that we came down, tapped into the 5-minute, perfectly rejected out, and hit full TP at the 9:30 wick, which is what I wanted to do today. But instead, I took this sell on ES because it was not a bad setup. We tapped into this 15-minute gap, rejected out of it, inversed a 1-minute, inversed another 1-minute after getting a retest, and I was just going to take a small short to these equal lows. If we're not taking into account NQ, this was a really clean setup, but because NQ had a 5-minute gap below, and I was bullish, and we was close to the 9:30 wick, I should have just not, I don't know why I took this sell position. It was clear buys. I knew that I wanted buys. I just had bad psychology. Then I didn't fade this trade. I just wasn't even on the charts at the time because after I lost, I got off. But this was such a clean trade. See this candle right here on the 1-minute. At 10 a.m. open, we had a perfect bullish rejection block. Could have marked that out right after I took the trade that I lost. That My original trade that I wanted to take, this one right here, obviously hit full TP. The other trade I took was really bad because it was just wrong. My analysis was there here, but I just took the wrong trade against my bias and against my rules for no reason. But right here, clear, nice rejection block. Marked out OTE, priced perfectly, came down, tapped into OTE. Because I was bullish, I wanted to see this hourly gap get filled. Could have entered in a limit order at this OTE level. We got tapped, instantly rallies to full TP. So I'll be taking 1 to 2 trades a day, and definitely not going against my bias and narrative and analysis again.